Hello friends and hello student. In this session we learn the Pascal triangle in C language. So here I share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better way my video lecture. And what is a Pascal? So Pascal is a, I just double click. Pascal is a like an engineer concept, engineer student concept, that is a binomial collection of binomial elements. So let us first write the definition of program. Write a program to print on Pascal, Pascal's Pascal's triangle. Okay, so that is our goal in this session. So first we can understand what is a Pascal: input, output, and process. So input is a, we can take number of row from user and number of Pascal element, and that is known as a coefficient, and collection of binomial array. So collection of binomial array, that is a concept taking from the engineer student. So we can say that binomial coefficient, and that is one formula is there, so we can solve that formula, understanding that formula. So here that is a, in a Pascal triangle, that all are outside is a 0, so that we cannot print the 0, but we can start the 1. So 1, then again come 1 second row also, here that 1 go into here and then go to here like a sandwich. So 1 is in between 0, so outer is a all 0, because 1 after that 0 is come integer, so that is a here 0 and 1, so that is a 0 plus 1, so that is 1, and here also 0, so 1 plus 0, that is a 1, so that is a outer all are 0, but we can start printing our Pascal is a 1. And next third row, that is a 1 go to here, so 1 is go, and then both 1 and 1, so that is a 2, and then again here 1 is come to here, so that is a third row. And same process as continue, so like a recursion function call itself, that is called recursion. And Pascal triangle we can also solve in the recursion logic, but in this session I just simple that the formula use, and my upcoming video lecture I also cover the recursion function using the Pascal triangle. We can use the solve the Pascal triangle to use the recursion logic. Okay, so now what happened in fourth row? So again in next row, that is a 1 go, 1 is here, and then 1 2, that is 3, and then 2 plus 1, so again 3, and then 1 go to here, that continue process. So now I last row we have to take example. So 1 again go to here, look, yes, and then 1 plus 3, so that is a 4, and next 3 plus 1, so that is again 4 here, and then you can say that 3 plus 1, so that is 4, and now last is a 1, so that is a Pascal triangle. Or I just understand from, I write the shape as a pyramid, but that is a triangle. So here I just revise, so outer all are 0, so 1 after 0 in digit, so that is a 1 is a sandwich in between the two 0, so here is 0 and here is 0, so 0 plus 1, so that is a 1, and then some student not understand how it's 1 first is 0, so that is a Pascal, and that is a coefficient, that formula is there, and that is binomial collection of array, and that is a engineer concept student. So here I just 1 0 1, so here is 1, and then 1 plus 0, so that is 1, and then same repeat in third row, first come 1 as a s, then 1 plus 1, so 2, and then 1 go again in that place, so every outer is a 1, here is a, like you can see that 1 1 is there, and here is 1 1 is there. So here we can say that 0 plus 1, so here 1, then 1 plus 0, so here 1, then 1 come to here, and then 1 1, so 2 here is, then 1 is go again same place, then 1 here, then 1 plus 2, so 3, 2 plus 1, so again 3, and then 1 is same as it is. Now next fifth row, so 1 plus first 1 come 2 and then 1 plus 3 so 4 and then 3 plus 3 here 1 is element is required to 6, yes, that is remaining. So that is fifth row, so 5 elements. So every row one, like one row 1 element, two row 2 element, 3 3 and 4 4 elements, fifth row 5 elements. So that is our triangle is requirement. So that is a Pascal triangle. So here I remaining 6 3 plus 3, that is a 6, and then 3 here I just mouse use, so 3 plus 1 so 4, and then come to 1 as it is, so that is a Pascal. So one element I first time not consider. So 3 plus 3 is in between, that is sum, like look in the in between. So here 2, then 1 2, that is 3 2 plus 1 3 and then 1 again. So now in between 2 all sum 3 plus 3 directly 6, and next 1 plus 3, that is 4, 3 plus 1 4, and outer is all are 1. So that is we have to understand that type of also Pascal triangle. So that is a, now I can give that shape as a triangle. So I shift this all as I just understand for that concept. So I taking the pyramid shape. So that is now is a triangle shape. Okay, and that right justification. Also we can take the left justification. So there are every triangle you can take the six step, left, right, and triangle to pyramid and reverse order, and then left, right. So there are six way you have to represent your any triangle to six step or six pattern. We can say that. So now I can give the multi-comment line. So just for your reference, so what is a Pascal? I just first explained, and now we can start our coding. So you can understand better way, and also we can see that formula in the watch window, so you can understand better way. So all are in clear in this session what is a Pascal. So that is very important concept in C language, or we can say that Pascal triangle. Okay, so we can take I, J, and then number of row, or that number of rows. So take first N, and then C for coefficients, and then clear screen, and then we can take the number of row to user. So here we can give the enter number of rows, yes, and then scan our N variable, yes, and then percentage D and ampersand N, yes, and then start our loop. In every triangle we can start I equal to 1, but here required to 0. That is a one difference. So Pascal is there, and then I less than n not equal to sign, and I plus plus. So to change here we can general triangle shape, we can take I1 and I less than equal to n, but we can start to 0. So we cannot give the less than or equal, just less than. And then next out inner loop is there J, and that is a, also we can start J in general triangle, we can start J equal to 1, but here we can J equal to 0, and J less than equal to I, that is same in our general triangle, and J plus plus. And now take some if condition, because that is a Pascal. So we can take if condition, if J equal to 0 and logical or operator, and I equal to 0, that time we can take C as our coefficient element. So that is a collection of a binomial array in that formula. So here now else part we can take one formula, and C equal to, there is only one statement, so we can if else not taking opening closing brace. Okay, that symbol known as a brace. That symbol I can see there, that is a brace, opening brace, and here is a closing brace. So that not requiring if else part. Okay, so what formula? C multiplication and parenthesis divide by J, and inner I minus J and plus 1. So that is a, like some plus minus and multiplication and division. All our that are 5 arithmetic operator, but here we can use the 4. General we can addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. All process. So look here, we can also plus and 0 1, so the 1, so that is addition. So here 1 plus 0, so 1, and then we can also some subtraction is there, because we can minus and then come to in like here 1 as it is. So how it's take? So we can some process is a minus in previous element, and then division, multiplication, all are well, because we can take some different type of value, not 1 1 2 1 1 2 3, that type of general triangle. So that is a formula. And now outer for loop we can print our element. So slash n, and here we can print inner for loop to a c variable. So that is our element, and percentage d and one blank, and then we can print c variable. And then outer for loop, here I take the slash n, so next element come into the new row, the slash n. And then here we can take get ch, and then I remove just blank and first save this file. Yes, so pas underscore triangle and dot c. So first letter Pascal and triangle. Okay. So now file is saved, and yes, let us check how it's work. First, we can first shape only general, and then we can convert the different type of shape. That same triangle, Pascal, and yes, what? Yes, here is semicolon remaining. Just okay. So there is a formula, and also that is statement in our C language. So every statement terminate with semicolons. So that is simple. And now pi. Yes, so that is our required triangle shape: 1 1 1 2 1 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1. Yes, that's print our required. So how it's possible? First, we can understand the concept. So we can understand manually in theory part. Yes, like that is we can some paperwork here, like. And then now we can I just minimize the screen main and taking the alter w watch window. Yes, so here is watch, and then alter w again, and that output window. So our previous that triangle is printed Pascal, and here watch we have to set, and that first is a I, then we can j, and then number of element n, and that is very important, that is coefficient element in C. Okay, so first characters coefficient. So now start, you can know alter R, that is a here trace into F7 function key is there. So I press F7, starting the every program in C is a main, and then clear screen. Here our previous output is gone. Yes, now number of row is message print. Yes, printed, and now scan, and then take our iteration. I take the uh, fifth row, or you can fourth row. So let us 5 row. We have to take our tracing one by one, line by line, how to that printed. So initially you can watch all I, J, and that is garbage. Now N is entry, so that 5, and now I is initialized to 0. Okay, and J also now is initialized to inner loop is 0. And that if condition is true, so our first one is printed. C is the initialized one. Yes, that is one, and go into directly, not else part, direct print the C. Yes, and now is print our element. Yes, first element is printed, and new line is also in outer, and then I plus plus. So I is 0, now is 1. Yes, 1 is there, and J initialize again 0. Yes, so J is 0, but I is 1. So that if condition logical or, so C initialize again 1. Yes, that is a 1, and then our require element, not the else part go, that formula is not solved, and now print 1 again here. Yes, so now j plus plus. Yes, next that go in, because now j is not 0 and I is not 0, so that is now formula, and that formula is a C is a 1. Previously that value is 1, we can assign in here, so that is not garbage value. So 1 multiply j I minus j, so I and j is 1 1, so 0 plus 1, so 1, and j is 1, so divide by 1 1, and multiply 1, so every are 1, so that is print in 1. Yes, again 1, so that is solved. And now that condition is again true, because that is a uh, j less than equal to I, because we can start the j0. Yes, and that now again 1 is printed. Yes, so that is solved, and slash n coming to picture. Yes, now is printed, and then I plus plus, so I is 2 now, because we can start the 0, so that 2, and j initialize 0. Yes, and j is 0, j times c equal to 1. So c is 1 and directly come in, not go in else part compiler and directly print c is 1. And now that if condition is false because I is not 0 and j is not 0, so that formula is come. So how it's solved? Now 2 is the required, our element is 2. So c is previously value is 1 and now I is 2 and j is a 1. So 2 minus 1. So that is a 1, 1 plus 1. So 2 and j 1. So 2 divided by 2, 1. So 2 and multiply 1. So 2 is a c value is a 2. Yes, I think you have to know understand. I repeat, I value 2 minus j 1. So 2 minus 1. So 1 plus 1. Here 1 we have. Now we can add 1. So that is 2. 2 divided by 1. So 2 is a 2 remaining. And here c is 1. So 2 multiply 1. So that is 2 and initialize to c. Yes, that is our required element. 2 is printed in between. Yes. Now what happened? So I is 2 and j is also 2. But here if condition is false, now how it's 1 is come into picture. That is very important, solved by this formula. Let us check. So our c is there, now 2 is there. Previously value is here 2 and I minus j. So I is 2, look in watch window, I is 2 and j is also 2. So 2 minus 2, so 0 plus 1, so 1, 1 and 1 divided by 2. So 0.5 and 0.5 multiply 2. So again 1. So that is very important formula. I just repeat, very important concept start in this formula. So because that is a formula. So 2 2 minus 2. So here I minus j. So 2 minus 2 means 0 plus 1. So 1 divided by 2 because j is a 2. So 1 divided by 2 means 0.5 and 0.5 multiply 2. So you can, so in calci you have to calculate, that is a appear to again 1 and c initialize 1. That is our requirement is a 1. Yes, come into picture. So very important that Pascal triangle is very important. That formula is a very simple and very easy. But first we can watch window, then and then we can understand how it's possible. Every time in last element is a first and last is a, because first is a very simple because j is a 0. So every time c initialize 1. But last element that solved by this formula, that is very important. Okay, now I just third row is now slash n, next I plus plus, so I is a t because start with 0 and j initialize 0. Yes, now j is 0, so directly c is 1. So no any formula that not come as part and directly print 1. That is very simple. Now is important how it come to t in picture. So uh, I is 3 and j is a 1. So that is not if part, if condition false, else part. So here in previously c is 1 multiply I minus j. So I is 3 and j is a 1. So 3 minus 1 say 2, 2 plus 1 t and divide by 1. So 3 is 3 and multiply 3 1 3 multiply 1. So again 3 is a come to, that is our required element. So very simple. So I again repeat, very important point. So I minus j. So I is 1 and j is a I is a 3 and j is a 1. So 2 plus 1. So that is a 3 and 3 divided by 1. So 3 again and multiply 1. 3 multiply 1. So again 3 is a 3, same remaining. So that is our required element. 3 is printed. Now come to again 3. What happened? This formula is very important. So that is not possible if condition because I is a 3 and j is 2 now. So that is come into now, but c is a 3 in last time. So that is important. 3 multiply I minus j. So I is a 3 and j is a 2. So 3 minus 2. So 1 plus 1, 2 and 2 divided by 2. So that is 0. But our last element c is a that is a 3. Okay, so that is a as it is. I just repeat, I is 3 then minus j 2. So 3 minus 2 it is a 1. 1 plus 1 that is a we can say that 2 and 2 divided by 2, so that is 1. If 0 is that, all are 0 because that is multiplication, but 2 divided by 2, that is 1, and 1 multiply 3, so again 3 is come to picture, so that is our required element. 3 is printed, yes. And then now that is how it's see 1 again, that is also solved by this formula. So here not j is 0 and I is 0 and else part, and c is a 3 multiply, that is now important, I minus j, so all both are 3, so that is 0, 3 minus 3, so that is a 0 plus 1, so 1, and 1 divided by t, so like some in point, so that is a multiply 3, so that is a come to picture 1. So you can divide by 1 divide by 3, so that is some I think 0.33, yes, 0.33 value, and multiply t, that is again come into the 1, so 0.30 multiply 3, so that is again in 1, round about 1 value is complete. So that is a com, so I think you can understand. And now last row I just revised, so that is a I plus plus, that is 4, but that is fifth row because I initialize 0 and j is now 0, and that is 0, so directly c is 1, that is no any problem, you have to understand. Yes, now taking that formula, j equal to not 0, I equal to not, next come into picture, so 1 multiply I is 4 and j is a 1, so 4 minus 1, so 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 and divide by 1, so 4 and multiply, that is 1, so 4 is 4, yes, multiply 1, 4 multiply 1, so that is a 4, so 1 plus 3, that is our requirement, that in output 4 is now come. Next again 4 is there, how it's take place, so j plus plus is 2 now come, so here c is previously 4, multiply I minus j, so I is 4 and j is 2, so 2 plus 1 3, t and divide by 2, so 3 divided by 2, so that is a like 1.5, 1 point something, 1.5, yes, that I think, and multiply 4, so that is come into the, yes, I first revise, so I is 4 and j is 2, so 2 plus 3 and j is 2, so 3 divided by 2 and then multiply 4, so again come into the picture 6, that is a exactly answer is 6, not, so 6 is there. So now you can use calci, so you can use some rounding about, and that value is come to picture. Now again here I that not possible, last I just revise and F7, yes, that go into this, I is 4 and j is 3, so 1 4 minus 3, so 1 plus 1 2 and j is 3, so 2 divided by 3, that is some rounding value, and multiply 6, so that is exactly 4, yes, that rounding 4, yes, you can use calci, some point value is there. So now again that last time that element how come into the 1, so that is, yes, here come because j is not j is 4 and I is 4, so else part, and our previous value c is a 4 multiply, then I minus j, so both are 4, so 0 plus 1, so 1, and j is a 1 divided by 4, so that is a I think 1, and multiply that 1 divided by 4, so 0.25, 0.25, and multiply again that 4, so that is a rounding 1, 0.5 is multiply 4, so that is a coming to the 1. Yes, you have to know easily 1 fourth part, that is 0.5, and you can multiply 4 again, so that is a coming to the 1, because 1 you can divide in 4 parts, so 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, so 1 0.25 multiply 4, that come into the 1, so that is I think you can understand, that is our Pascal triangle. Yes, now I first close this watch and that output window and full screen, and now we can print different shape of, that is a just we can print here as a like a triangle, and right justify. How to left justify. So that is we can print, and we can take one for loop to paste middle of the screen. So SP, and here I take the for loop SP equal to 1, and then SP less than 14, and then SP is plus plus space, and provide the blank. Yes, printf, and then blank is there. So that is print in the middle part of our screen. First we can take our triangle Pascal as well, right justify and middle part of screen, because our monitor resolution is a 80 column, so we divide by 2, so we can take here 40 to our loop. And now I initialize to I, that SP, and now that is a shift right to left justification. First, that is print in the pyramid. We can also take the pyramid shape. Yes. And how it's pyramid, I remove this blank. Yes, here is blank we have to provide. So I just remove. So that is a third shape. First, we can write pyramid, and now left justified. Yes, left, all are left. Okay, left shifting. So that is a third shape. Okay, and now we can reverse our this loop. So I think, but that is not possible, because here once some formula is solved and our element is there. So let us check, that is testing we have to. So here I initialize uh, n, I equal to n, and here greater than yes 0, and I minus minus. So what happened? Let us check. Yes, I just revise. Yes, so that is a print. Yes, perfect. But yes, yes, no problem. But shape is not proper. So yes, that is a problem. So here initialization is complete, but perfect. Yes, so that is reverse order also print. And now we can take here, I assign again 1. So what shape is there? I just print only 4 rows. So yes, that is a starting in 1. So that is a not a perfect, or formula is disturbed to all. So that is a shape we can take only 3. So I assign 0. We cannot all shape print into the Pascal. In our previous my demo lecture, I print one triangle to 6 shape different type of. So here we can remaining as it is. 3 shape is perfect, because formula coefficient, that is a formula solves some taking value, that so that reverse order that element is disturbed, so we cannot try to this. But 3 shape is complete. I first shape, and yes, so let us in middle part and right justification, that is perfect shape. Okay, and also here one I blank page is required, provide, so you can look better way. Yes, that is also possible. So that is a Pascal. Yes, that is perfect. And how I some use here, some like I use this like text color we have to provide. Text color is there. Text color is a conio in that, and that we have to assign like different type of and that I initialize here uh, I plus 1. So let us what happen. But our formula is disturbed. So let us check first. And here also plus blink. Yes, so let us check that work or not. Yes, that not any error. And let us, yes, but we have to provide the C printf, not simple printf. So window C for coloring. So window that take, yes, now is a, yes, perfect. Yes, look is a better way. So that is a Pascal. Yes, and that is blinking and different coloring. Yes, all are different element, different color. All row, blue, green, shine, red, and pink. Okay, and here we can take delay function. So I just use 500, and delay is a some delay waiting compiler and then print element. So look like magic sum. So here one header file require those.h, those shell, that is also possible. Let us look how it's print. So waiting and then printing. So like magic. Okay, now okay, so that is a book better look. And if you provide the background color, one function is remaining. I just show you background color, but let us text background. Okay, that is function name. And here we can pass the fix, and that like we have to pass initially up to or 4, so I can pass 8. What happened, that is a also you can pass the color and some digit, there is no any error. So let us take how it's, yes, there is no any background, 8 is not defined. So we can take like yellow is not there in the bear, so we can take yellow here, directly pass the color in capital yellow. Yes, yes, what happened, yes, let us check. So yes, now is a background color is there also. So that is a Pascal, and I convert Pascal as a pyramid shape. So how? So I here one face is as it is, and here I just change SP is a I. So that is shape in the triangle to pyramid Pascal. So how it's triangle to pyramid Pascal, that is a pyramid shape. Okay, so you have to watch. Yes, that is a blinking, coloring, background coloring, text coloring, and then delay also. We so many function we have to use. There are 4 function: text color, yes, then text background color, delay, and C printf, not simple printf. That is C printf is required to text our text to coloring, and then we can just change here. I again provide to I remove this blank page, so that is a not pyramid but right justified, left right to left justified. Let us check how it's print. So that is a justification is change. Okay, so very simple and very easy technique. So that is a shape right to left, shifting all element, because we can provide here blank page remove, just only here I remove the blank page. Okay, and here you can provide 2D. I just last technique, here you can 2D, that is width, and provide one blank page, and that is our convert triangle to pyramid shape again. So let us look how it's. So you can provide one blank page also, and then last technique, that is 2D, that is width. So I hope you can understand this, and you can also change some background color, white, so many color. Yes, green is there. Here you can look all the element. Blue is there, green is there, shine, SY and shine, red and pink and yellow. But yes, so that is a Pascal triangle. So I hope you can understand. So there are only 3 shape is there: left, right, and triangle to convert into the pyramid shape. So I think that is, and that is after I can all give the, that is a some formatting and decoration. So but that formula is a very important, that is a we can understand with help of watch window and output window. So write this Pascal triangle to your note, and then I complete this session, because so we can so many testing in this session, and understand first practically paperwork, and then you can understand all are 1 and outer is a 0. So 0 digit in start, we can say that 0. So outer is all are 0. So that is a sandwich. 1 is a sandwich in between 0. Okay. So that is 0, 1, that is 1, and here is 1 plus 0, so that is 1, and then continuous process. So that is some recursion, same process continue, that process known as a recursion. Function call itself, function user defined function. That time I can give also that concept Pascal triangle to the recursion function. We have to use that technique in my upcoming video lecture. So yes, I complete write this program to your note, and that alter F3 function key, close this file, watch window, then our triangle also now adds, it is blinking in output window. See, yes, and close first watch window, and then all and alter X quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijal Academy, press the bell icon to never miss any update, and thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. Any question to this Pascal triangle, that formula, or any other programming in C, or any other programming or C language, also doubt any definition, so write in comment section, I can give definitely answer for you. Thanks again and Hare Krishna.